Dear Journal, not too far from where I placed my first multicache is an area called Delhas Woods. It is by no means remote and has its share of trash and odd objects, and the proximity to apartments and schools makes it ideal for young partygoers, but as you can see, a redeeming feature is that it contains the remnants of some old structures. Out of the several old foundations or basements, there is one that seems much less used by the aforementioned locals. There's no fire pits, and it seems pretty clear of trash and graffiti, almost as if some force were keeping them away. On one outing, I put some bricks and bracks in the way of the entrances, left it for a few days, and after finding that nothing was disturbed in that time, I decided to place a very special geocache. Now, there isn't a whole lot going on down here, and I have no clue as to what this is the foundation of, what it's supposed to be. My plan was to drag one of those cinder blocks in a bit since it held my little container nicely. My problem is when I'm alone, my imagination really runs around unchecked. In retrospect, I wish I had put it further down, and perhaps in the future I'll do so, but at this time, I knew I was going to succumb to my irrational fears.
But what I fear is actually, if you've ever seen Pet Sematary, then, well, it goes on for quite some time. If you've ever seen Pet Sematary, then you'll be familiar with Zelda. Oh. That's what I fear. Let's see. I'm gonna go for that one. Can you make it down 3 without freaking out? Yeah. Oh wow, we're gonna stash it up there. Now, stick with the original plan. There. Alright, let's roll. Ow!
Okay, so maybe I'm being a big puss and I'm using creepy music to exaggerate my feelings, but it sets a mood, I think, one that hopefully adds to the experience for you to simulate how it is when the finders discover what the cache really is, as I simulated here before hiding it.
I have found the geocache. I will now open it and sign it.
Haha! It's the old snakes in a can prank as a geocache trick, Journal. I don't know if this has been done before, but it seems like such a novel idea, really. Like peanut butter and jelly. It just goes together. Now, I realize there's a question that you might be asking, Journal.
You might be thinking, why even do this? You're not gonna be able to see the responses. They might not even type that they've been had by a practical joke. That's alright. You know why? I'll still get off. That's all. That's all it is. I'm getting off right now.
And get off I did, Journal. After I submitted the cache, a handful of cachers came and found and left their own entries with phrases like, "Shocked by what I found. Include a defibrillator. I jumped, but then I laughed. I thought I left the pen in the car." Well, and that's pretty much it, Journal. Placing caches should help me tune my geosense for my quest to find 10,000 geocaches. But on a different level, I understand now why people set up geocaches for others to find. It's to get off.